Introduction. Greetings, meatbags. This morning, Candy made a video besmirching both our friend CIA Hole and some random person whose headlight happened to burn out.
Out of the rain, and the stalkers harassed me, telling me I should just get an umbrella. And last night they had this fake perp with the fake name CIA Hole, like a CIA asshole. So he calls himself CIA Hole, and that's part of the fake Red Triangle cult that's been trying to make fake satanic sellout offers. And he's been telling lies, lying on me and saying that I was making death threats at the judge. That's not true.
Hold it right there, Candy. That is absolutely true. You just didn't say it in those words exactly. Instead, you say things like, all these gang stalkers should just go burn in hell. Let's look at that sentence a little closer, shall we? For someone who thinks of herself as a writer, you have a poor understanding of the English language. When you say someone should just go do something, the implication is it should be done right now. So, if you say something like, that gang-stalking cult perp judge should just go burn in hell, what you're actually saying is he should die. Dying is the prerequisite for an afterlife, which is what hell represents.
Because I said all you gang stalkers should go fry in hell. But they're the ones who make blatant death threats at me. Overt threats, like obvious threats. They threaten me. Yeah, so as I said, the fake CIA Hole perp was stalking and harassing me via email. Him and fake Krusty Poser Gay, who falsely called himself Rapper J, but he doesn't have any videos about any rap songs on his fake YouTube channel. Why call yourself a rapper but when you have no music?
What if he raps in places other than YouTube?
I mean, at least I have stuff that I have written, and y'all lie and say Candy is not an author. But he has no music and he can call himself a rapper. Excuse me, how about that? And so the stalkers were bragging about how much money they raised off of they try to harass me and say that we told the security guards to disable your live stream so that you can come in Sticky's chat and stuff like that. And Sticky himself has made fake satanic sellout offers and sexually harassed me via email and threatened. I wonder what does fake Damnesia or the fake Darnell Williams perp, what does he have to say about this fake Candy Palooza event? He acts like he ain't part of the fake Red Triangle cult, but he performs the same perp tactics as the rest of them. None of you bitches are handlers or my handler. You're just damn perps. That's it. You're just perps. You don't deserve that title of handler. You're too to be handlers.
Too regarded, eh? Let's have a look at what anyone would objectively call highly regarded behavior from you, Candy. Remember the other day as you perp walked to the library?
Search objective. Meatbag bio-waste dumping site, also known as a restroom. Objective located. Target is a fuel filling station with accommodations for both meatbags and their vehicles. Warning: private business establishment, facilities for customer use only. Solution: access bathrooms via small purchase in the meatbag fueling area of this facility.
I'm disappointed. Oh man. And they forced urinated me, I think twice this morning, earlier. And now they're trying to force me to piss and shit on myself. But I can't get to the bathroom until the library opens in almost 2 hours.
Don't get me wrong, Candy. I absolutely do not want to be your so-called handler. I don't think anyone could handle you, and quite frankly would enjoy watching you interact with Andrew Ditch. This is simply to illustrate that those who are watching and poking fun at you are most definitely not regarded. At least not regarded enough to think they had to hold the line against bodily function beams until the library opens.
You're too immature to be anybody's doggone handler. So they want to brag about how much money they raised off of gang stalking and harassing me and stealing from me. But then they lie and say don't donate to the scammer. She needs to go out and work for her own. And I keep warning everybody that they're trying to take my soul. They devil worshippers and trying to beat me into submission to join their cult. As I said, like that fake ass Sugar had illegally sold her soul and joined those motherfuckers. Bitch, you going to hell. You going to hell. All y'all going to hell. All the time she talked about surgery this and surgery that, it was fake cover up for satanic initiation for her selling her soul. That's the fake surgery she was talking about.
G. Candy, for someone who likes to claim they're being stalked by narcissists, you sure act like one yourself. What if she really did have surgery, or even surgeries? We've watched you pretty closely, and your concern for others seems to disappear. As soon as something you need or want comes up, or someone cruises by with a burned-out light.
Because ever since then, she started donating less and then acting like unusual. It was like she was like slowly kind of like tapering off the support. Like even if she hadn't donated anything, you know, we could still be cool or be nice. I mean, you know, she was even just emotionally supportive and whatever. But I really think that I don't think she was a perp the whole time. Maybe she could have been, but I think they beat her into submission and they got her. Because I thought that I thought she was a strong Christian woman that didn't have time for their so-called foolishness. I really thought that she didn't have time for their foolishness. Or I thought she was more mature and older than that. But now she got plenty of time on her hands now. And then there would be moments where she would try to be slick or trying to pick arguments with me on purpose to justify cutting off all support.
Note the headlights on this vehicle.
And it's like nowadays, it's hard to trust anyone. I never know who is genuine, who is not. And they still have assholes that come on my channel talking to me however they want, being disrespectful, dishing out unsolicited advice, calling me girl, and doing all the things that I hate, but yet still say that they support me. A lot of y'all want to say y'all supportive, but I mean, like y'all say we support Candy, but then behind closed doors, they'll say stuff like Candy is schizophrenic, or they'll say Candy is crazy as fuck, but I love her that she's standing up for herself. But they'll say Candy is crazy as fuck. Or they say, oh, she need to be, she's a wild beast that need to be tamed, but I love her.
The right headlight burned out.
Just in front of my eyes, this perp had two headlights on, and they manipulated the headlights. They're watching me. Now they're illegally getting out the vehicle. This thing had both headlights on. That, you see how they manipulating the headlights?
Yeah, Candy, we saw the headlight burn out. What you think was an intentional move by a gang stalker was actually the end of a light bulb's useful life. And now that person needs to buy a new one? Forgive us if our sympathy lies more with them.